Let us see the next concept. Make a grid where required. Now what we have seen earlier is where we are able to make a single statement. Sometimes the statements that they give, they are so complex, they will not fall in a single statement. You have to make a grid. The example that I have presented for you is one such question. The statement given is O is equal to L, is less than or equal to T, is greater than S. That is statement 1. The second statement is L is greater than I. Then the third statement is T is less than or equal to Z. Then we are asked to verify two conclusions. Whether I is less than O is true and Z is greater than S is true. We have to verify. Now to solve this problem, this statement has to be converted into a grid. So let us see the working of how to make a grid. Now let us see how to make a grid. Now here in this question we are given three statements. O is equal to L, is less than or equal to T, is greater than S. That is one statement. The second statement is L is greater than I, and the third statement is T is less than or equal to Z. Now if we have to make meaningful comparison between various elements, then we have to convert it into a single statement, but this is very difficult to convert it into a single statement. We have to convert it into a grid. Let us see the example. Now this is one statement. O is up to S. This is one statement. L is greater than I. Where you will write L is greater than I? L is here. Now I you cannot insert anywhere. If you insert, it will be wrong. So you have to write it downstairs like this. L is greater than I. So this is a grid. The next is T is less than or equal to Z. T is here. So Z we will write above is Z is greater than or equal to T. T is less than or equal to Z. Now what we have done is we have incorporated these two statements into this statement and we have made it into a grid. Now we can make comparisons. Those two statements have been incorporated into a grid. Now we will verify the first conclusion. The first conclusion, the elements are I and O. Where is I? I is here, O is here. Now we will write a separate statement covering O and I. The statement is O is equal to L greater than I. This is the effect of the statement we have derived from the grid. Now what are the elements? The elements are O and I. Here the conclusion we have to see it is not in the same order. Therefore we have to change the conclusion to the order of the statement. So this is O is greater than I. That is what we have to verify. Now in this statement, O is at one end, I is at the other end, the elements are placed properly, and what are the symbols in between? Is equal to and greater than. Between the two, which has got priority, greater than has got priority, therefore O is greater than I is true. So conclusion 1 is true. Let us look at conclusion 2. Z and S. Where is Z? Z is here, S is here. Now we have to make a single statement from the grid. What is the single statement? Z is greater than or equal to T is greater than S. Z is greater than or equal to T is greater than S. So this is the single statement. Z is here, S is here. The two elements which we have to check in the conclusion, they are in the same order. Therefore, there is no need for realigning the statement. Between Z and S, what are the symbols? The symbols are greater than or equal to and greater than. Between these two symbols, which has got priority? Greater than has got priority. Therefore, Z is greater than S is true. Therefore, conclusion 2 is also true. So, for the given concept, what we have done is, the three statements we have converted into a grid. Please note to write in this fashion. Greater than, you write in this manner, so that always you will know L is greater than I. Suppose you write it like this, sometimes you may get confusion. Some people write it like this. This may lead to some confusions. Therefore, it is better always you write like this. We know L is always greater than I. Similar thing you follow for Z and T, so that we will not make a mistake. This way concept will be very simple, and the conclusions, while drawing conclusions, we will not make mistakes. So for this given question, conclusion 1 and conclusion 2 are true. Let us see the answer slide. So for concept 3, in the given conclusion, both conclusions are true. Now we shall see some questions under this concept.